Due to this massive rain delay in Texas, there's been a lot of chatter about why we don't race in the rain. So let's talk about it. Rain has always been a big problem in NASCAR. It's ruined a lot of people's Sunday afternoons, and with all the technological innovations that we have in 2020, why haven't we figured out a better way to deal with the rain? Oddly enough, back in 1995, Goodyear actually tested out some rain tires on an oval. So at Martinsville, there was a rain delay and they rolled out some rain tires. They convinced Terry Labonte's team to take out his backup car and put the rain tires on and do a few laps. Terry ended up doing like 6 laps and his top speed was 70 miles an hour. Now, in comparison, at the time, the top speed was typically around 92, 93 miles per hour. He at least got out and got to try it around, tiptoe around the track a little bit. This is what he had to say. It didn't feel as good as I thought it would. That's why those Formula One guys make so much money. It felt like I was on ice. I'd go into the corner and it wouldn't turn very good. I'd get in the throttle and think it wasn't bad, then the back end would break loose. That's the car I'm going to race next weekend at North Wilkesboro, so I had to be careful. He wasn't very enthusiastic about it. Now, we haven't seen a NASCAR stock car on an oval configuration with rain tires ever since, as far as I'm aware. And I think there's a few reasons why NASCAR hasn't pursued further testing with this. Racing in the rain on a road course is one thing, but on an oval, there's a lot more variables to consider. The speeds are a lot higher, and it is probably a lot less manageable, and it's kind of uncharted territory, so we don't know exactly how to facilitate that kind of racing. You got to think, how much would it actually slow the cars down? Like, would it even be entertaining to watch? Would drivers be able to make calculated moves on each other? Would they be able to get around the track without wrecking every other lap? You know, we don't know those things because we haven't done more testing on it. And if there's cautions every few laps, you know, that race combined with the slower speeds is going to be a really long race, and it could be really boring. Especially when you could easily just delay it 24 hours or even 48 hours at that point. You know, just delay it a little bit and then you know what product you're gonna get. You have a lot of work and a lot of testing and a lot of R&D that has to be put into something that could potentially result in a lackluster product. And with that development cost, if it actually doesn't turn out to be a good product, it's a big waste of money. Now, some people have suggested that instead of putting the development cost into rain tires, we put it into maybe some way to keep the track dry when it's raining. Maybe some sort of tarp system like Bob Pockers has suggested, you know, or maybe some sort of awning that goes over just the racing surface. But I don't think stuff like that is actually really practical. I think just delaying the race kind of makes the most sense. As painful as that is, sometimes that ends up being the thing that makes the most sense. However, NASCAR should look into doing a test at Charlotte or something, you know, having a couple cars on standby, some tires ready, so when it rains they can say, hey, let's send them out and just see what happens. It would be at least interesting to at least see where we can get with today's technology, what kind of baseline we would have. It'd be good just to get a general idea of what one of those cars would look like on an oval in the rain, you know? And I think people would enjoy to see that. And then if it doesn't work out very well, every time this discussion comes up, we can just say, hey, we tried it, it doesn't work, and here's why. We can show them a video of it, and you know, then we have an answer to the question. But until we try it, we don't really know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love reading what you guys have to say. Also, if you haven't already, give me a subscribe, hit the like button, do all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I got the links in the description below. Till next time, my name's Tyler, and this is Tight End Loose Off. See you later.